Back at it again, looking at more music outside of my normal repertoire of musical genres that I listen to. Today, we are looking at Chris Webby with Raw Thoughts VII. Now, normally off the bat, I'm a little more into the metal rock scene, hardcore, headbanging mosh pit type music, if you know what I mean. But I'm excited to check it out, see what this is about. Let's get into it.
Well, here we go again.
You already know.
Once upon a time in our rewritten history, 13 bloodlines rose to power wickedly. They came from ancient lands with depravity and vices like usury and rape and ritual sacrifices. They worshipped evil gods, but they kept the secrets hidden as they infiltrated and hijacked other religions. They conquered other countries and they printed all the money while they plotted on a plan for the control of everybody. And here we are now, still on the same path with the devil in the details. You could do the math. Only God's got the map with the one road back on the human racetrack. We passed the last lap with your pedophiles and Illuminati puppets operating in the shadows like roaches evading justice, subliminally teaching the wicked ways to the public, whether we knew it or not. Now we're all a product of it. See, they desecrated nature and set fire to the wilderness, filled us with their poison and they wired us for sinfulness, stole our ancient knowledge and left us broken and ignorant, and stole our sons and daughters and fed on the stolen innocence. They groomed our behavior and turned us on our neighbors, took away our promise and offered us false saviors. But something's gotta give when you're ruled by the takers, and in the end, us and them will meet the same maker. So I did.
There's a lot going on just in these opening verses here that I can tell. Right off the bat, I don't have an extensive history with Chris Webby. It's not my first time listening to his music in particular, but I'm not a very regular listener. Now, I also have stated this in the Tom McDonald video that one thing that I do like very much about the rap scene as a whole is the ability to just say lyrically what you want to in a very direct manner, compared to the metal and rock scene where you wouldn't be able to implicitly state all of these thoughts as is. You have to say them very subliminally, or more in a more poetic type of way that is very, very less direct. And even then, controversial topics in rock and metal, typically they don't perform well for whatever reason. I don't know why, except in a few one-off circumstances. I would be particularly talking about Falling in Reverse's Ronnie Radke in this case. He is including rap in a lot of his music now, which almost carries that same tune of very directly stating things without beating around the bush. Now, Chris Webby in this case, he's referring to a lot of, it seems, I'd say the history of America and the government as a whole, talking about like what seems to be what we're doing to the ecosystem as a whole, burning down trees, and then a lot of the shady stuff that's going on within government as of recent history. And this is a very popular rising thing in rap right now. It seems, with just calling out a lot of the stuff that's going on in government, especially with like the Epstein files. Everybody knows where those are a big hot topic right now. All the other shady stuff going on with political figures, and it resonates well with a lot of people. And I think this is one of the reasons why, sad for me to say this as a metalhead, but rap is just objectively a much bigger genre compared to rock and metal as a whole.
Dedicate the song to those who lost their life and paid the price to tell the truth for what they thought was right. Those who up against the odds answered for the call to fight. And now it's time that the fucking darkness is brought to light. Don't get distracted. It's time to load this chamber. Name at the head of the monster.
Oh boy.
So go and grab a slice of Pizzagate. John Podesta's here to serve you each a plate. Tony's pouring fresh adrenochrome you really need to taste. And Barack bought the hot dogs for...
This is like such a sudden pause, but that's an amazing touch right there, that he's doing all of the redacted bits in there, especially when referring to quote unquote pizza. It's such a, this is the quintessential thing with rap that I'm loving more of as of very recently, especially with a lot of these figures that are, I don't know how big Chris Webby's fan base is, but he, as far as I know, he's one of those figures that's not in the super mainstream limelight, like someone I'd say like Drake, or I don't know if Lil Wayne's still super big in the scene. I've heard a lot of my friends talking about him recently, but yeah, like Drake, for example, in this case. He's just, Chris Webby in this case is very, very unafraid to state his thoughts.
Over 60K in just a single day, that's what our taxes went to pay. Careful though, he'll take you paddleboarding if you tell his secrets. And stay away from his husband, she's meaner than he is. And Bill Gates is over there with a syringe and gloves, cause he likes to vaccinate the kids before he drinks their blood. And who's that chewing on a pineal gland? Oh, that's just Hillary with all that frazzle drip on her hand. That's red-handed. And there's Bill with jizz on his pants. Galena wipe the stains when they're playing from Israel land. So someone grab the spirit cooker if you looking for the gravy. Abramovich, who is not a witch, well, maybe. And Gaga don't drink the goo-goo from little babies. That's crazy, she's honestly a really nice lady. And look, it's Kevin Spacey right off the set of a movie. He shot in his basement with a child and George Clooney. Weinstein funded it, Spielberg directed it, and Bono made the music then sang at a kid's benefit. And George H.W. Bush is pulling the car up with every man in his family, even Barbara. Ellen's on the way from Diddy's house with Sean Carter, cause here at Comet Ping Pong, the club is what you're part of. Oprah's on the way, but she'll be late, she's stuck in human traffic. We'll just have to film the sacrifice and show it to her after. Go and throw it on a lacy dry, but don't be losing that shit. Where's Anthony Weiner's computer? I thought that Huma had it. Just relax, take a nap with that guy in the Biden mask. Even if they catch us, we'll be fine, just give it time to pass. Jeffrey's got our back, this shit is under control, cause he reports directly to the people running the show. Well, gee, who could that be? What a mystery. Even with the evidence, there's not a single hint to see. These conspiracies have been mistaken all along, so I guess we'll never know just what is really going on. But before you call it anti-Semitism, try to listen and think how I said those families infiltrated religions. At the head of every snake is a servant of Satanism. Shit, the Vatican been human trafficking since the beginning.
That right there. Oh man. The fact that it just goes straight to everything's just black bars redacted, and then he gets pulled off the screen in that way. Oh man, this just feels more like almost like a factual telling of a actual story rather than somebody just writing down lyrics on a sheet and just spitting them out straight to a beat.
But one little country has become their seat of power, where they plot on pandemics and wars and twin towers. Babylonian Talmudism has been their recipe, and they've been sacrificing the fucking children for centuries. And they don't give a fuck about us, we're just goy, cattle, subhuman, only here to be destroyed and extorted and abused and ruled over with lies. But don't forget, guys, they're our greatest allies. Oh man, this song is gonna get me in some fucking trouble. That Khazarian Mafia's watching you with the fallen angels and Nephilim. It's time to rid society's closet of all the skeletons. So let me just be crystal fucking clear and set a precedent. If Trump is proven part of it, then burn him with the rest of them. Anyone taking cookies out of Epstein's jar, every Rachel Chandler handler in Epstein's car. And if he's really still alive, his judgment will come when he's mono with God. That's an Epstein bar. We gotta break the mind control of these secret societies that kept us locked in our perception. Then they threw away the keys, making sure we never leave. And that everyone we see are incriminated, guilty celebrities on the screens who've been living double lives in the company of snakes, with the fucking balls to laugh at it right in front of our face. And it's hard when we grew up to love a lot of these stars, but it's time we see the monsters for exactly who they are, and fully cut ties with the idols of our youth, cause our childhood heroes have been hiding from the truth. But the reckoning is coming, ain't no running from the proof, so give every sick fuck at the pizzeria a noose.
You know, looking at that, right off the bat, just looking at the bowl on fire, I'm very under the assumption that that is what is known as the Brazen Bull. So not to get too extensive into history, if for those who don't know what the Brazen Bull is, it's basically a old, I think it was an old torture method where somebody was just thrown into a big brass bull statue, and then the underneath was pretty much like put above a like a really hot fire, and I think you could pretty much get what the gist of the effects from that would be. Now, this video just by the views I can tell is resonating with a lot of people in a lot of different ways, just based off the lyrics, based off of the visual concepts within it, the blacked out redacted pieces, and then also that part specifically right there, because I have seen a lot of people in comment sections online talking about that very thing right there, which I can't blame them 100%. I could get into a lot of my own opinions in this video, but it's not the main topic for right now. That's the topic for a different video. You can stick around on the channel for that one if you want to hear more about that. But this is absolutely amazing.
At the all-white parties, I show up in black, pulling up the eyes wide shut in a ski mask, kerosene in hand while I'm flicking a lit match, and burn it all down till it's nothing but ash. Raw thoughts. And now it's feeling like the whole world's cursed. The devil lurks while he ushers in this hell on earth. And a one-world government's looming out in the distance. A new world order is coming for the resistance. While all we do is bicker till it's ripping us apart, as the globalists controlling us and stripping us for parts, while they reset the score on the brink of world war. As I look around, I don't recognize it anymore. Feel a wheeze from the geoengineering on the breeze, while they blocking out the sky right in front of us to see, fucking with us with the frequencies of 5G, interacting with the graphene from the vaccines and the food.
Okay, so that those lyrics in particular right there are definitely something that I resonate with a lot, especially with he's talking about the engineering with like the weather and stuff, the vaccine, quote unquote vaccine, again, topic for another video. But this gets into a lot of what I'm saying with rap in particular, and why I definitely like this side of the rap community, because guys like Chris Webby, they're very unafraid to pretty much put out what their thoughts are in real time, hence the name Raw Thoughts. And just knowing some of his past lyrics with Raw Thoughts itself, you can very much tell that the way that he puts these lyrics on paper and the way he composes his music, 100% this comes from a place that he 100% believes in.
That we eat is poison down to the seeds. Hard to even call it food when Pfizer's making the cheese, while the algorithm focused us on how we disagree. They've been building us a prison with digital IDs. So this ain't an act of violence, it's an act of defiance. It's a fucking middle finger to these pedophile tyrants, a reminder to the rebels who won't give them their compliance when the pressure's on, never getting threatened into silence, and still hit the field while the home team's losing. Keep a cool head through the cries and confusion, keep an open mind through the lies and illusions, and try to be a good human. So one last time, this the finale, put it to bed. Because after this, there won't be nothing left to be said. And I hope that after all of this, at least I made you think. That was always my intention for sharing what's in my head. It was never about the vision, I just needed y'all to listen and wake the fuck up from this nightmare that we live in. So hate or love it, if I got you to question the system with all these raw thoughts, then I accomplished the mission. And the thoughts were my own, in a world where the loudest opposition is controlled. I don't claim to have the answer, really all I've ever known is I gotta speak on it if I feel it in my bones. I've been right about a lot of things, wrong about some others, shadow banned and demonized, still I never stuttered. Cause from the very start, I just said what's in my heart. So one last time, raw thoughts, motherfucker.
A lot of hot takes in this song. It was absolutely killer in terms of content. The lyricism, the way that Chris Webby presents himself, and his lyrics that he brings forth overall throughout the entire thing. I just kind of wonder how many people like actually get to see his music. And he talks he says a lot of this even in the music video itself. So me just saying it right now is honestly just rehashing a lot of what he was saying there with a lot of the controversial stuff going on with government. Everybody knows about the Epstein files, and it's a very, very hot button topic in the rap community with guys like this who are more or less out of the mainstream limelight. And I wish more I wish he was more out there, and it would resonate with a lot more people. But unfortunately, most people who are listening to music just want something very, very simple, that's quick and not full of a bunch of complex and complicated issues that are going to be harder to follow. They just want something that's very easy, very simple, and more relatable to everyday life. And I mean, some of this stuff is very it is more relatable in a way, but probably not for those who are less out of the internet culture scene, if you know what I mean. But amazing song overall, definitely worth a spin. Would definitely recommend anybody listening to this, if they haven't, get it on your playlist. 100% worth it. I will likely be checking out more of Chris Webby in the future, so stay tuned for that. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for more content like this. Leave your recommendations below in the comments if you got anything you want me to check out. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.